Okay, so following the video tutorial, you saw the result, which is pretty much what I got up to. As soon as you start the program, then it immediately tries to connect you to a room or create a room and then join you to that room if no rooms exist. And then just away and you're in. And that was the example that I just showed what I got up to. Now what I'm going to try and do is try and rebuild sort of what Quill 18 had in there for the Ludum Dare entry. Sorry, I'm thinking about all this photon stuff that's still in my head. So this is the process that it went through, and this is what I'm going to try and set up, just so that we can add some more choices later down the line. Like especially number one consideration is just for having the ability for the player to enter their username. So this is the scene. Okay, so the game is started, the scene is loaded. The player is going to fall into a GUI screen. It's going to have a type-in box at the top for the player name. You can hit that. And then there were three selection options: multiplayer, single player, and options screen. Okay, for the options screen I have no idea yet. For the single player I'm just going to go straight to another screen. These are the commands used if you want to create an offline room. But I'm just going to load a separate scene to make sure my little flying things are working. Then the multiplayer. Okay, so the steps were, okay, that's only when you hit the connect button. So we're in the main menu, set our name up, all that kind of thing. Hit the multiplayer button, bang. Use the connect using settings for the version string. Okay, so give it a game version, and here's where it was jumping straight in from the start. From the start, it was connected using settings of the name we gave. Okay, so when a lobby is joined, onJoined lobby is called. Okay, so from here it was from the start immediately connected to the network, onJoined lobby, try to join a random room. Okay, if there is a room, then the player will just join that room, and then this one will be called onJoin room. Okay, if you try and join a random room and there's no rooms that exist and that fails, this is called first, where the player then creates a room. Okay, and then so if the player either joins a room or creates a room and joins it, then onJoined room is called. And here is where I just instantiated the ship prefab. This is the way that you do it on the network, and it's already got a special script attached to it, Photon View. And okay, so I network instantiated the ship, and then I gave, this is just a bunch of stuff I was testing out for the string. I still can't give the ship the name of the player, so I'm picking that up slowly. So yeah, network instantiate the ship. I gave that ship that was instantiated to the player input script, and the player could drive that ship around, that network ship. Okay, and that's how I did it. So we're pretty much going to be mostly recreating what Quill did both times, but I'm still trying to type it out and learn for myself. So let's start building a script, and this time we're going to call it Network Manager. So create folder, scripts, let's create a JavaScript, and this is going to be Network Manager. I hope there's no other scripts out there called Network Manager. And today is still the 10th. Wow, I feel like I've been doing this for 2 days. Okay, well it was last night tonight I was doing this network stuff. So, I collected the game version, which I will make private actually, so that has to be done in the script by me alone. So, let's do a private variable game version. Well, the last one was called pre-alpha 1, so I guess I'm just going to keep doing that. Compile, good news. Okay, that's control the player, we'll get to that. Yeah, the player name stuff, this is what I want to set up. name and maximum numbers, we'll get to that. Player name. Okay, so on start, there's my other notes too. So I started, get the label and the option to change the username. So I'm going to build a home GUI function. I'm going to have to do that sooner or later. On GUI. So version. I'm looking for the connecting. So we have a boolean for connecting. So, private variable is connecting. Boolean equals false by default. We're not connecting. We haven't chose to connect yet. This will help run some of the GUI displays. If the network's not connected, but we are trying to connect, then we're going to show the status indicator like I had in that first space shooter, where it says it's connecting, joined room, yada yada. Okay, it's connecting. My notes. I'm going to go to next. Let's set up the GUI. Okay, so from the example I'm using, if Photon Network's not connected and currently not connected, so if not Photon Network dot connected and not disconnecting, we should fall into that GUI there. Photon Network connected and not connecting. Then build the GUI, have the GUI buttons there, label, all that kind of stuff. Alright, I don't know what's happening. Got a very nice way of laying out his GUI, but I'm just going to center everything in hard code mine. Okay, so GUI.box. Okay, so screen width times 0.5, so half of the screen width minus 110. I'm going to make it 220 wide. 10 down, 220 wide, and let's just call it 350 for now. That's the end of the rec, and there's going to be nothing in this box. It's just by outline. Okay. So GUI.text field, text area, text field. Same thing almost. I'm going to copy that rect. Screen width minus 100, 200 wide, drop it down 20, and I usually make my type boxes like 30. What are we going to put in there? Text field, text field.